What's up everyone? Welcome back to M-Falcon Gaming. So, as you already know, today is Moltres Day. So, from 2 to 5 Eastern Time, for 3 hours, we're going to get all Moltres raids with a higher percentage chance of them being shiny. So, how are you going to battle these Moltres and hopefully get yourself a shiny? By knowing its stats, knowing what counters to use, and all that going forward. So, let's take a quick look at Moltres. He is the Fire Flying Legendary. Good attack stat at 251. Makes him the best fire type attacker in Pokemon Go. What else? Weaknesses. These are definitely something you want to keep in mind when building your team. Electric and water, but the most important one is a 4 times weakness to rock, because of the flying and the fire typing together both are weak to rock. So that double weakness is going to come into play. You can build a good team of rock type attackers around that. Then these numbers, the level 20, I don't believe it will be 1870 for the 100% Moltres, because it should get level 4, tier 4 stats, not the normal legendary stats for 5-star raids. But just in case, it's 1870 for 100% at level 20. And at level 25 with the weather boost, sunny or windy, it'll be 2337. Again, I don't expect those to be the numbers. The last few legendary days, Articuno and Zapdos, they've been less than their CP was the first time around. So I don't see any info on what that will be. At the very least, we know the combat power will be 32,496. So still pretty easy to do. Alright, so let's go on ahead and look at the moves for Moltres. The moves for Moltres haven't changed too much, other than with one exception. So Fire Spin is the only fast move. That's it. Don't need to worry about anything else. You're gonna have Overheat, Fire Blast, Heat Wave, and with the addition of Sky Attack. Now, first you think Sky Attack, what's Moltres, the fire type bird, have to do with that? Like, how is that going to benefit from it? Sky Attack is actually not too bad. 96 damage. It is a 2-bar charge move, so it's going to give it a little bit more power, a little bit more damage overall. I don't know if it's going to really serve a purpose to have the Fire Spin and Sky Attack over just Fire Spin Overheat, because that's its highest damage move set. But it'll be interesting to see if there's a raid that happens down the line. More than likely it'd be like a bug type, some kind of maybe bug legendary. Can't really think of there being one, or just another kind of maybe like a tier 4 boss that could be a bug type as well. Then your fire and flying will come in to play there. But I'm not too concerned. If I get a good IV one that happens to have Sky Attack, then yeah, I'll keep it like that. But I'd rather get the Fire Spin Overheat, just because that's the highest amount of damage based on it being the best fire type Pokemon in the game. So yeah, Fire Spin, Sky Attack, highest damage. Yep, highest damage at 24 per second, but Overheat's right there, so really not too much of a difference. Now we will go over the counters. So quickly, the counters for this, pretty straightforward. Smackdown, Stone Edge, Tyranitar. If you don't have a lot of Smackdown, Tyrannitars, you can use Bite. Mostly you want it for that Stone Edge. Smackdown is nice too, but the double weakness, the rock type moves are what you're going to want to take advantage of. If you have Legacy move, Amistar with Rock Throw, Rock Slide, you're good. Alolan Golem or normal Golem with Rock Throw and Stone Edge, still very good. Soul Rock, that's interesting. Kyogre with Waterfall and Hydro Pump, no surprise there. Thunder Shock, Wild Charge, Raikou, still pretty good. Unitone, that's interesting too. Regirock, here we go, we get a little bit more use out of these Regis. Rock Throw, Stone Edge, mostly just because of the moveset. His attack stat isn't, it's okay, but the moves what makes up for it. So that's just a handful to build your team around. I would definitely, again, prioritize these rock types like Tyranitar and Amistar and Golem, just because you gotta take advantage of that double weakness to rock. Alright, and then next I'll get into the team I'm going to be running against it and why I picked those Pokemon. So lastly, let's go over the team I'm going to be running against Moltres. So, pretty straightforward, Tyranitar and Golem. You really don't need anything else. If you have these Pokemon, the right moves, leveled up pretty high, there's nothing else that you need. You know, you can do Kyogres, you can do Raikous, you can do Jolteon, Vaporeon, Gyarados. Those are fine options. Zapdos is fine too, but really you just want to make sure you're taking advantage of the 4 times weakness to rock, and there's really no better two as far as from a rock type perspective than Tyranitar and Golem. Even Golem I put last because he has more of a resistance to fire, so he'll last longer in comparison to Tyranitar. But both of them should do just fine. So take a look what you got, see if you got any of these with double rock moves, or again, Tyranitar with Bite, Stone Edge will work just fine. I would stay away from the ground moves that Golem has, because Moltres is flying, so he will take reduced damage or be pretty much resistant to ground moves, although fire is weak to ground. But he's flying too, so that also takes part of it. So alright guys, I hope this was helpful. Good luck out there. Hope you guys get a bunch of shinies. Make sure if you do, trade me some, because I probably won't get any, but that's okay. Maybe I'll get one this time, who knows. But alright, I'll catch you next time. Take care.